Hey guys, it's Keezy here today, and today we will be doing a restyle of Toralei Stripe. So I've had this Toralei since September, and I'm just getting around to restyling her, which is sad, but that's the truth for a lot of my dolls. I mean, I have a lot of dolls that just sit waiting to be restyled. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So let's jump right in. So first I'm going to start by giving Toralei some layers in the front and a couple layers in the back. Anytime my dolls have a deep side part like Toralei does, I like to give them a little bit of layers, especially if I'm going to be curling the hair. It just makes the hair look a lot nicer, a lot more clean cut, and yes, it's just something that I choose to do because, I don't know, I'm a crazy person. I like cutting doll hair, I guess. What I recommend if you're going to cut your doll's hair is cut it little by little because you don't want to cut the hair too short in the first go. Unfortunately, doll hair is not like human hair. It will not grow back. So you just want to take your time, take it slow, cut it shorter and shorter until it gets to your desired length. And so the layers don't look too blunt, I'm going to point cut the ends of the hair, and that's just going to make sure that they're nice and wispy and, again, not blunt. And once I've created some long layers in the front of Toralei's hair, I'm going to go around the back length of her hair and just cut some layers there as well. And by the way, this section is totally optional. You don't have to cut the doll's hair to curl it, of course, but I just like the look of layers when I do curls on any of my dolls. And this is what Toralei looks like with her fresh cut. Pause the video and see if you can guess what the next step in this restyle is going to be. Did you guess washing her hair? If you guessed washing her hair and conditioning it, you were correct. I'm just going to wet the hair with some hot water, then go in with my Dawn dish soap and get the hair nice and soapy and sudsy. She did not have any gel in her hair or anything, but I think it's always a best practice to wash your doll's hair before doing any restyling on it. And once I've properly washed the hair, I'm going to go in with my Aussie Moist conditioner and condition the hair. I'll be taking 2 size combs just to make sure that the conditioner is fully spread throughout the hair. So I'll start with a little wide tooth comb, and then I'll go in with my fine tooth comb just again to make sure all of the strands are coated. And after the hair has been conditioned, we're going to go in with a boil wash. The reason why I like to boil wash all my Saran hair dolls is because I think it's really important to start any restyle off with a completely blank canvas. So you want to get out any bends or any poofiness that may have come from the box. And yeah, start out with a blank slate. I think your style will come out so much better, especially when it comes to curls, because you want the curls to be nice and smooth. You don't want any fuzziness or any bends to negatively affect the appearance of the curl. So I'm gonna dunk Toralei into the boiling water a couple of times, pulling her out every so often to comb through the hot water just to make sure that the hair is gonna be nice and smooth. And after a couple of dunks, I'm gonna leave Toralei in the boiling water until it goes cold. And on to the curling process. So we're going to start this restyle as I always do by sectioning the plugs in horizontal rows and making sure everything is nice and neat and smooth. Then I'll be tying up the section that I'm not using. And once that hair has been secured away, I'm going to take a little bit of water and spray the section down. This is just going to make the hair easier to wrap around the straw. And once I reach the very end of the hair, I'm going to take a straw that has been sliced in half and cover the hair and also secure that with 2 bobby pins so nothing moves. And how this process is different from my Laguna video is that you want to make sure that the hair is as flat as possible while you're wrapping it around the straw. You don't want to do any twisting motions or anything like that. And that's just going to ensure that you get a rounder, more traditional curl versus a wave like I did on Laguna. I want to thank you guys for being so patient with me for these past 2 weeks. So the week before last, I had a couple of personal things going on, so I wasn't able to get up more than one video. And then last week, I ended up getting sick. And I feel a lot better now, but I am still getting over a little bit of, some congestion still, so that's always fun. But I never got a chance to say thank you guys for 500 subscribers. We're actually at like 730 something as of the time of this filming of this video, but I never got a chance to thank you guys. Like, thank you guys so much for being here. Like, I thoroughly enjoy spending every week with you guys, creating new restyles, and I hope that you guys are enjoying the content as well. Always feel free to let me know down below in the comments what it is that you would like to see. Because there's a lot of dolls that are still releasing, but we are coming towards the end of the year where the releases kind of slow down. So I'll be coming up with some different things on my channel here, and I hope that you guys will be along for the ride with me, because as long as you guys are enjoying the videos, I'll continue to make them. So again, thank you guys so much for being here, and yeah. Alright, and this is what Toralei looks like with all the straws in her hair. So what we're going to do next is do another boil wash to set in those curls. And to make sure that the heat reaches all the curls, we're going to leave Toralei in the boil wash for 5 minutes. And after we remove her from the boil wash, we're going to dunk her in some ice cold water for another 5 minutes to set the curls. And after we remove Toralei from the ice cold water, we're going to very slowly remove each of the straws from her hair. And you should have some really curly, really bouncy hair. Of course, the curls are going to be a little bit tighter than what they're going to end up being because, you know, gravity. And yeah, I'm just going to remove all of the straws from Toralei's hair so that we can move on to the finishing steps. So for some smoothness and a little bit of hold, I'm going to use my Bedhead Curls Rock Amplifier, and while the hair is still damp, I'm just going to run that through a couple of sections through the hair. You don't need a lot of this because you don't want the hair to be super weighed down, so you'll just put a little bit of light product through each section, and then I'll just twist each section around my finger just to make sure it stays nice and curly. Alright guys, and that is all for my restyle of Toralei Stripe. I think that this restyle turned out really good. Her hair did end up being a little bit tighter than I wanted to, but I waited a couple of days and the curls did drop and loosen like I kind of expected. But she's one of my favorite G3 ghouls for sure. Maybe I'm a little biased because she has kind of that red orange color, and that's definitely one of my favorite colors. I love her kind of rocker aesthetic. It definitely kind of matches the style that I like to go for, with the skirt, the combat boots, a good biker jacket, something you can never go wrong with. But yes, I hope that you guys learned something from this video today. If you did, of course, give it a thumbs up down below. That really helps my channel. Also, leave me a comment, tell me what you thought about this restyle, and of course, if you feel so inclined, please hit that subscribe button down below. But I will see you guys later in the next video. Bye!